Oh, guy with shovel, but then he doesn't dig much. He just smacks. He goes, this digging is stupid. One, two, and one, really just one, and after it. I'm just going right in. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. I was worried you aren't going to make it on time, but it's exactly 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah. Now we're going to get into some
Really?
That's 9 p.m. Eastern, by the way. Have fun and tell the boys I said hello.
Yep, got the skirt on now. Maxwell Smart.
Art.
Love the tracks. Yeah, I like Fiddly D. Is that what it is?
Fiddly D.
Quiet on the set. Cue Rob and Bob.
Willie D.
Gets me every time.
C'est le Lounge Show avec Rob Scott et Bob Doyle, deux diffuseurs vétérans qui aiment s'entendre parler et qui réussissent d'une manière ou d'une autre à se supporter. Voyons si vous pouvez les supporter aussi bien. Voici Rob et Bob.
Spinning.
God, I'm so terrible at that.
Spinning. Gosh, Bob.
We got that back of your back spin, if you will.
Sure.
Rob, welcome back to the lounge. It's been a week.
It has been a week. The prior week, though, you weren't there. You pulled another. We really didn't cover that a lot on last week's lounge, but
I feel like we did, didn't we?
It was a drive-by.
There's a cat going crazy behind the green screen back here. Just
Which one is that? You have two,
Ellie.
don't you?
Yes, it's Ellie. She's the one who is just a psycho. But anyway,
How old is Ellie?
I've been in this room. I was telling you before we went on the air
that
I've been working on this video project that I expected to take a couple hours or so, and it's just drawing on and on and on. And it's not like I'm doing anything wrong. It's just that it's a lot of rendering of videos and images in real time for the project, and for whatever reason, it's taking like 5 times as long as it did in my test last week, which I didn't record. But anyway, it would have been a lame test anyway. But yeah, so I'm just really ready to be out of this room. And now there's a cat annoying me on top of everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all good. How was your week?
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
Sorry, of course, we need to reset.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday, so that means the lounge is open. This is the lounge. Tracy's here. Hi, boys. Hi,
I gotta
Beth.
get that chat up there. Sorry.
How was my week?
Oh, sorry, that's not it.
Oh, I know. Since the lounge was open last, I started to go through the basement. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I started to go through the basement
Ooh.
because Stephen is sending things home. When he comes home from the military, I'm going to be his storage unit.
Yes.
But, it gives me an excuse to go through, and I found some my mom cut out all the articles when I swam and played water polo and from the newspaper. And I came across a folder with all those in it. So the other night I was rummaging through clippings from 1978, 1979. I emceed apparently a couple of things. Well, I say apparently, I remember vaguely, but I was even an MC back then. See, I was emceeing the coronation for the homecoming queen, and so that was neat. It was pretty cool to look through those old newspaper clippings. And then the other thing that came of that, I don't know if I told you this, but I told Stephen measure all the
Yes, you did tell me to.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah, height. He just couldn't get around to doing height. That was apparently too taxing. Do I have to do height? Yeah. You've got a paper and pencil and you're doing width and depth. So anyway, there was that.
I love this as he came back from his job for the past 8 years or whatever it's been.
Yeah.
Do I have to do height?
Still got to do height. You know what? I think I'm going to go get beer because this is a boring job. I think he went and got a 6-pack of beer because he thought it was really boring.
Well, I mean, I know we can relate to that. Let's just make a tedious job just a little bit more interesting.
Speaking of that, I thought okay, so this morning I went way west, young man. Okay. Samantha put together this family get together, and it was at this place called Coffee Do. Way the hell west, about 45 minutes, maybe an hour from my house. I mean, by the time you get there, there's no longer paved roads. Okay, that's how far it's literally the gravel. You're doing the thing.
Yes.
And so we get there, and it actually is a delightfully nice place. It's kind of a petting zoo kind of thing, but it's not. They just have livestock. They have livestock, goats and
essentially livestock. Okay.
Yeah, and rope swings and all these things that are woodsy, and then a little hut there that serves coffee.
Now, how is the coffee? Is it like
I had a chai latte tea, and it was wonderful. They did a
okay?
great.
So it's not like there's a one of those coffee pot things in the background that gets
no.
It's a nice coffee place. If they put coffee doodle doo in there, it better be.
Well, and that's just it. It's just private property. I'm looking at it going, this isn't like a business, even though it is. And Samantha read it online. Anyway, as I'm driving out there at 8 this morning, because we wanted to get there by 9, it's all about Millie and her schedule. And so and they open at 9. So I'm going down the road at around, 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. And I see a big U-Haul truck just come out and going something like, and I go, yep. 8 o'clock. That's right. If you're going to do this crap shit day job, get at it as soon as you can, man. Yes. I don't know if they open at 7, go get the truck at 7, whatever. Oh, all to my core. I go, oh, and then I thought of you because
well,
what?
They're pulling out of the U-Haul or out of the residence or something.
Yeah, it seemed to me they were going to they were on their first leg. It was
they weren't returning it the next morning. This was
no.
Here's the day.
Yeah, I'm guessing first leg of the day around 10 to 8. And they're going to wherever. It's just a Saturday morning at 8 a.m. and it was a 26-footer. It was a big U-Haul.
Yeah, it's been on the calendar a while. He's arranged all his friends.
You're checking for rain. You're checking for rain. Please don't rain, man. Please don't rain.
Yeah, we don't do that much here. We don't worry about whether it's going to rain that day.
It rained the day that you helped me move into the apartment. That morning it was raining. It was a Thursday morning. I remember you helped me move on that one, and that sucked. That move sucked. We were going to go out for lunch and beers, and by the time it was over, it's like you're going, I'm just getting back across town, and I didn't. Yeah, you. It was like 3:30.
I mean, honestly, if you think about it, how tired if that was my state, it must have been a shitty day because to go, well, I'm going to go back home instead of eat and drink with you.
Well, because it was a school night, I mean,
well, okay.
And so, yes, I mean, and I didn't have anything
mean?
in the apartment. We would have had to go into a bar or something, some little crap hole.
I see.
And get a Philly
cheese right,
stick.
Of course. Oh, God, am I glad I'm my age.
Yes, that's just it. Wow, I'm looking, and I thought of you, man. I'm seeing that U-Haul, and it just 40 memories, 40 different stories just goes through your head, and you go, oh, no. I know who you are and where you're, like, I felt it.
Yeah.
And so, right, that day, we brought all that stuff up those cement stairs, and we got it all in my plate. We had something with a couch. I forget. Anyway, it was a no. That wasn't the couch yet. I hadn't bought the sweat couch yet.
Oh, good. That thing must have been heavy.
Yeah, the sweat couch. I think it was delivered, if I'm not mistaken. But getting the sweat couch, I remember, and everyone. It wasn't just me. It was you and Steve and everyone who slept on it. What the hell? You wake up in the morning.
It's the worst, man.
It was, and and it sat way too low. Like once you plopped your ass in that couch, your knees were in your face. It was.
Man! Do I so many nights on that couch?
Yeah, man.
And the blankets, you had the blankets in the drawer.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I got the whole thing. I just remember all this.
That's a good memory. The blankets
and then my phone would go off, sounding something like this.
Like this.
Oh, no.
Man, my brother-in-law has that on his phone still, and when I visit them, I go, in the occipital or whatever, it shoots right up my spine.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah, so that was today. I went out to the petting zoo thing and it was delightful. Except then when we got there, it's just like a little caravan type wagon home kind of thing. It's a small booth, coffee booth, and like they don't serve any food. It's just beverages. I'm thinking that's how you dance around licensing. And yes, right. Exactly. I'm going so the county doesn't come and rattle your cage. Anyway, we get there and he goes, "Can you guys give me a minute?" We go, "Fine." That's another part about being this age. I don't care. Whatever. Like another woman in her mid-30s, I'm just guessing later, was like, they're not open. Where is he? Is there someone in there? And I'm going, wow, chill. It's Saturday morning. We're here to pet, sheep. So anyway,
Let me point to the sign again, ma'am. This place is called Coffee Doodle
Doo.
You need to lower the bar.
Yeah, you do. You got to take a lewd. So then the guy finally says, I can't do any credit. I can't do any plastic. He says, it's going to have to be cash only. And Mark and I just giggled. Here's a couple old guys. Yeah, we got cash. We got cash. Of course we had cash. We had, like, between us, we had maybe $120, so we can buy the lattes and the overpriced animal food to feed the goats and and Millie could not get enough of it. She dug it massively. It was
good.
Because what are you, maybe 14 months old?
This is probably the first time then that particular olfactory experience, which is very specific, petting zoo, you will never forget it. And it is, again, very specific. Mostly goat, I think, but still. Was there goats there?
They had goats and sheep and a mule and maybe an old horse.
Now, a mule, if I'm not mistaken, is an animal with long, funny ears, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. How would you like to swing on a star?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of audio, I've got some audio I found today, and I'll tell you what. So we're gonna do the old. Let's go to the mailbag. No, I'm sorry, the calendar. Let's go to the calendar, Bob, so you can hit the bit light if it works. Does the bit light?
No, the bit light unfortunately is out of service at this time.
Anyway, here's a piece of audio for you.
Okay.
Got everything in here. Business ideas, inventions, musicals. I wrote a couple musicals in here. Would you like to see the rest of The Office? Yeah.
There it is. Because that came out yesterday's date, 1982, 44 years ago.
Is this a great country or what?
Ideas, inventions, musicals. I wrote a couple musicals in here. Would you like to see the rest of The Office? Yeah.
This is Chuck to remind Bill to shut up. To shut up, Bill.
I could have got that drop, and I think the one where she bit his ass and they're in the courtroom. I think you like that. There's something in there that you
No. It's on the way to the courtroom. When
okay.
Paid an arm and leg for it. May as well use it. She's a whore. Yeah.
Also on today's
Men love Scrambled.
They love Scrambled. Man, when you hit me with that one, I couldn't place it. Now I'll never forget it. Not anymore. You used to have the smallest. Not anymore. It's really a sweet little story.
Get them all cut. I think we probably quote that more than anything of all of them.
The Girl Scouts of America, Chuck.
America, Chuck.
America.
I wash my hands and my feet of you.
And on my feet of you.
Trim that.
Trim that. He was nonstop. He's nonstop from the minute he enters the film. He's going, man. Yep. He just doesn't. He starts with the jumping jack flash that you see his silhouette through the door. Swishing makes we got teenage girls in here. And then another, if I'm looking at the calendar, we'll go to the calendar, Bob. Today's date. Oh, by the way, happy New Month Eve, because today's the first day of August. And it was, let me read it if I get my, 1981. So that's what, 45 years ago, I believe, if my math is correct. MTV launched. So, and I was thinking, let's see, I would have been at the Morrison Hotel at that time. I remember it coming on. I remember it showing. I remember it being a thing, obviously. They used to run music videos between movies on HBO before MTV. And they called it Video Jukebox.
I remember that, yes.
And it would fill, the 58 minutes between 52 and the top of the hour to start the next movie or whatever.
Right.
But then MTV launches.
Them so much.
Yeah. And the first tune was Video Killed the Radio Star. I wrote this down. Okay. So my question, though, for you was going to be, because I was uninterested. I went, okay. Did you get into music videos? You would have been in high school.
Into them, no. But we would have MTV on. But, I wasn't that much of a music person at that particular stage. But I was definitely aware of it. And, yeah, I mean, it was one of those background channel type of things.
The only reason I ask is because you're much more visual than I am, and so some of those videos.
Yeah, I have memories of literally, I Want My MTV, that era of it being on. But wow, I don't know.
Anyway, 45 years.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Martha Quinn, what, she 100?
I don't know. That's a good question. And there was the guy with the curly hair.
Okay. Wait. The long curly hair, right?
Yeah, he looked like Epstein from Cotter.
Was it Mark?
Yes,
somebody?
Mark something. And Martha Quinn and there was a guy who kind of looked like Andy from KRP.
Right. And I cannot remember.
I can't remember his name either. They were the first VJ.
Oh, the Mark name it just is right there. It's
I should be able to look it up with something.
Right there. Oh, yeah. Well, of course, that's easy.
That takes all the fun out of it.
That's chat.
But anyway, that's what I wrote down. Oh, and yeah, that's it. That's all I got, really.
Nice.
A couple of dumb things from the calendar. And then I went to the petting zoo / coffee house, what really isn't a coffee house. They had a teeter-totter.
Coffee doodle do that.
They had a big bin, this huge bin, metal bin. It's very big, like really big. Like I don't know, 15 feet in diameter, big circle,
big,
full of corn kernels, for like a sandbox for kids to play in, except it was filled with corn kernels.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, so you could tell they owned like 50 acres, and they just did this thing.
Well, we had quite. When I think about it,
and I'm thinking that's.
And you're. You got dun 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 dun, yeah, dun 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 dun. So this week was rather adventurous, I think. Tuesday morning, I had my first live stream on my channel that I've had in a really long time, and playing with that switch your character out live type of stuff. And that
Did you keep your clothes on?
That was
for most of it anyway. For most of it,
okay,
mostly dead.
And that was going to be my caption, by the way. But of course, we can't even get the thing to work. But the real adventure, we have two adventure points this week. Wednesday, we went to the Museum of Ice Cream here in Las Vegas.
Is it the only one?
No, it's not.
There's other museums of ice cream?
Yes, there are. And in fact, when we were in New York several years ago, we went to it.
Interesting.
So now we've been seeing all the stuff about the opening here in Vegas, and it looked huge, and all these rooms very different from the New York one. So we were pretty excited to go because hey, all you can eat ice cream at the end at a buffet. Oh. Yeah. So so we went, and it was not like, I could go on and on, but
please,
compared to the New York one, it was just sort of scattered and chaotic. The staff was not nearly as engaged. And in fact, some of them looked like this was going to be their last day on the planet. I'm not kidding. There was one guy in this miniature golf area who was walking around, and he was just like, oh, dude, this is not good. They haven't been open that long. Oh. While you're waiting so you go in, you have like you're waiting in a queue to be let in the next wave of people or whatever. So while you're waiting, they've got a guy. Now, they did not do this in New York. They got a guy, he's older than us, a little older than us, a beard, and he's doing a magic trick with a microphone that's too loud. And I'm realizing he's doing the same trick.
Newsflash, like that kind of too loud, like burying the needle loud.
Yeah, except we're right up on it, right? And he's doing a card trick, and he gave 0 fucks. And because he does it over and over again, and he just maybe he can do it well, but it was just like Jolly the Clown style. He tried to be happy and all this, but he botched the trick. The kid, no one understood what was going on. And everyone's just confused. Why do you have small cards?
Right.
Because he didn't set this up at all.
I don't know that this is worth free ice cream, but okay, keep doing the bit.
Yeah. I just felt like, and it was just, he killed like 4 minutes with it. Like, I'm like, learn a new trick.
I feel sorry for people like that a lot of times. I'm watching going, this is how many hours, dude? You know what it's like the piano players on Main Street in Disney, and they're doing that whole, playing with their barbershop quartet red striped vest on and bow tying them. They're all giggly and shit. And I'm going, but that 4 or 5 hours of that.
But see, in New York, all the staff was really how you want them to be. And like at the beginning, it was a very surreal, funny. Oh, it was well done. And here, you could tell that was like the directive. But they just didn't have the staff with the charisma. And it was like anyone who talked to you with a smile, like, what's your ice cream name? Oh, that's great. It was just trying too hard.
Okay.
And again, really, I'm so sorry. I got a popcorn kernel in my mouth. It's making me crazy.
It's driving you nuts.
It is. It's making me freaking crazy.
And isn't it, you know what that's like, getting something in your eye and you think it's the size of a boulder? Like one small thing in between your teeth or something. It could be a small fragment of whatever. And it seems like you ate a tree. Can't you see it from across the room? It's huge.
Yeah. So it was a weird kind of setup, very pink and all of that. It has potential, but they need to rework how they do it. They just let you in there with no particular flow. And I guess I get what they were going for, but it just didn't work.
Did you get ice cream at the end?
Yes, and it was great. But then we find out it's just from a chain called Sorry Not Sorry, which we've just tried recently, and it's freaking amazing. And so for the money we spent in there to get that ice cream, we could have eaten way more ice cream that we'd still, you know what I mean? We could have gone to the store, bought quarts, and had been ice cream for days, or weeks. So next time, that's what we'll do. We'll just go to Sorry Not Sorry and buy what we want. But the ice cream was amazing. Like, interesting flavors, like a basil raspberries sorbet or something with whatever. Really good. Really, really good. So that, yes, the payoff. But in New York, you're kind of getting a little bit as you go. Like there's a room and there's a thing you do and you get some ice cream in the next room. And then at the end, there's kind of
so what you're saying is a little more feng shui in the New York thing. You kind of went
way better flow. Yes, yeah. Way better flow. And, you just got to eat ice cream right away. These guys, the first thing they give you so you have to go to all these other rooms before you get to the buffet. Or you could just skip all those other rooms if you know that it's not worth it and just go to the buffet. But then go to Sorry Not Sorry. All right, sorry. Not sorry. Now I've kind of lost my...
you Animal Housed yourself? If you let Bob go long enough, he just Animal Houses himself.
I did. And then
so I'm going to go... here's something. Go ahead. I'm sorry I interrupted.
And then there's a whole obligatory gift shop that you have to go through to exit, and the whole thing. And I was going to tell you the one thing they gave you before you got to the
magic trick
ice cream buffet.
Oh, right? I'm sorry.
Instead of one here in the next room, there's one room, and what you're making in there is they have popsicles, double popsicles that you break in half, and then you wrap each one with a fruit roll-up, and you wait for 1 minute. And let the fruit roll up get a little hard or whatever. So now it's sort of this crunchy shell for a popsicle. And I'm like, that is the lowest rent way to start this thing I can possibly imagine. Are you freaking kidding me? And she's telling us, yeah, it's a trend on TikTok. Amber goes, yeah, 3 years ago.
Of course, Amber would know.
Right. So it was just like, okay, whatevs. We didn't hate it. It just was not what we expected at all.
Most things aren't anymore. That's why it was so neat to watch Millie today, because no matter what, it could have been a crap show. It could have been so tacky, but not for a 15-month-old. For a 15-month-old, this is the coolest thing she's ever. There's so much sensory everywhere, and everyone's paying attention to her. Like if Samantha has another child, which is the game plan, or even if Steven comes back to town and gets married and has children, Millie is not going to know what to do with some of this or lack thereof of, that new one, or even a new dog or something. She's going to go, what the hell? I mean, right now I'm watching. She is, and fun to watch too. She's a very good center of attention. She knows how to do that very well, which is interesting. I mean, if you think how quick we develop as a human, like she already is.
Well, let's
personality and what's that?
Let's look at the lineage. Okay. So let me just finish before we run out of time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you Animal Housed yourself.
So that was no. So that was the ice cream museum. But the real special part of this week, well, that was fun too. I mean, look, we had fun and we got all were together. It was great. I mean, we just expected more from the museum, but it was a lovely time. Thursday, Tracy and I finally celebrated our 7th anniversary, which was back in May.
Oh, didn't you say you guys were going to go downtown and
Yes, we went to the Wynn and stayed there, and we went to a museum before that, which I'll tell you about after we finish doing this. And pardon me. And it was lovely. The room was amazing. Everything was like, the automatic drapes, and you could Alexa everything. And it was just, we had a wonderful time, and we so needed that, right? It was so the only kind of bummer part was, and it doesn't even feel like a bummer so much, but she had a doctor's appointment the next morning, or so we thought. So we gathered up to get out of there very early. We could have had the whole day, or at least a few more hours, because we found out later that as we were like packing to get ready to leave, they moved it to 3. So, or no, we found that out after I was stressing like crazy because, wait. Okay, this is how I'm going to wrap this up. So we were on time, and Tracy was on time, and that's like, we're all celebrating. We're going to get out of here at 10. We're going to go down to get the car. You'll be at your doctor's appointment by 11. This is going to be great. And then I did 2 things in 30 seconds that screwed that whole thing up.
Oh, wow.
1, I forgot, and I was ready to do it. Hit checkout on the pad. Done with that, right? 2, I had both room keys. And I saw the, and I'd cleverly noticed the quick checkout on the way out. So I'm I put them in, and then I remembered something else, and Tracy goes, "Oh, that's okay, I got another one." I'm like, "No, I had both of them." We need that to get out of the garage, to get our parking for free. So now, and the rooms in the hotel, the elevator, rooms, parking garage, all completely opposite side of the building from registration. Could not tell you why. So now I have to, now we're automatically late because we were on time. Now I've got to go back over there, check out manually, waiting in a line, and then get a replacement key so that we could get out.
So you can not pay for parking.
Right. The line was only 2 people, but it was the wrong 2 people. So it was driving me crazy. If I finally get up there, and I'm visibly shaking at this point because it was my fault. To be late, my fault. No, I don't like me. No like. And the lady was really cool, and she just saw my energy, and she
Your angst.
Got me my key, and she and turns out, she goes, "If this ever happens again, you can get to the gate. Just press security. They'll let you out." Okay. Didn't need to run for the key. And this is the same card you checked in. Well, we would just charged it. Didn't need to do any of it. Get to the car. And Tracy's kind of moved around too. She hasn't quite found the car. And now I'm freaking because she can't find the car. We can't remember what level. We converge on the car at the exact same time. And I'm like sweating, trying to load. And she goes, "The appointment got moved to 3.
At least it didn't cost you more money.
Nope.
Screw up some.
Oh my God!
Times can cost you more money too, which is even. Oh, find it here. There it is. There we go.
I cannot lock into that key for some reason. I'm usually really good with that, but I guess it's just a little high for my register. And
Speaking of knowing keys and having the pitch like that video, I wasn't sure, but I thought you would get a kick out of that, dude. And I thought to myself, this is what you do for your job. This is your job. Because I've seen other videos now. I started to go down the wormhole with this guy, and he's been doing this, and he's got people singing in 3 parts in the crowd.
I would assume. I did not go down the wormhole, but I was. And like I said, it was like, okay, Beatles, I'm sure it'll be cool, but I didn't get what it was.
Right.
And then it was just like, oh.
Yeah, it's so fun.
My 2-word review.
Oh, it was great. Your 2-word review was outstanding. Outstanding. So yeah, and I just get a kick out of that. And he includes everyone, and he's got these professional musicians. So whatever he comes up with, they just can do it. These people are union, for goodness sake. They're very good at their craft. And he goes, "Give me a G here and a B flat there and the thing." And I'm going, where's this going to go? And all of a sudden it starts to take form, and you go, this is the coolest.
Well, I did know right away what he was doing. Like I recognized the song just about instantly. But
I did too. But I mean, how he arranged it,
where was this going to go? How was it going to come together? I certainly didn't see the audience participation coming, which was cool.
And the harp, give me a glissando G and go all the way up, and then glockenspiel. Can you top that note for me?
He stressed me out, and that's when I realized, okay, this is rehearsed. Because at first it seemed almost spontaneous, but when he started going, okay, now I need you guys to go da 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 down the scale. I'm going, wait, that fast, or is it quarter notes? Like, how do they know what to do with that? And then you did to the other group.
Well, no, I think there's severe editing. I think they're just giving you highlights in a 4-minute video, I'm sure that probably took 30 minutes to actually transpire.
Oh, okay. I didn't look at it that way.
That's just the way I look at it. Like because all of a sudden, boom, you're right. I'm going, wait a minute. He tells the tuba to do something, and all of a sudden, all three are playing. What happened? How did you teach the other?
Yeah, right. There later on, there were definitely passages that they did not go over in class.
Right. So I think that we're just getting a condensed version. Like, how long does it take to work the crowd to sing a 3-part too? I'm going, wait a minute, that doesn't happen that fast. I've tried to sing 3 parts,
and that third part was not
right. So I think he was working them for a good period of time, and then there are people in their section who can pitch, who know what they're doing, just like in any choir. Somebody knows where to be, and the others go, "Oh, that's
welcome, sweet spring."
A little softer. There it is.
No, still really sensitive.
Really sensitive.
All right. I think that's going to do it for us.
You've been watching The Lounge
Show
with Rob Scott, Bob
dancing
Doyle. Join us every Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and tell your friends
like
and
no
family
one's
to do
watching
the
the
same.
Busboy, but
After all, we'd do it for you if you had a show. Probably.
Love